Меня зовут Критика Махапатра. Я из Индии. Учусь на Пермском государственном медицинском университете.
Which faculty do you study at?
Лечебного факультета.
Можете поделиться, какое у вас есть любимое место в Перми?
Вчера я была на опера. Театр опера, балет, и я очень люблю.
Какая любимая опера у вас есть?
Ну, я только смотрела один опера здесь. Это Letters of Love. Letters of Love. Я была на Самаркандская 2. Там дали кататься на лизак, и я очень люблю это тоже.
Можете рассказать любимую историю, которая связана с этим городом?
So the most interesting story is when I was here for first time, I went out for shopping, and because no one knows English that good out of the university, so when I was saying something in English, it was something different in Russian. So I tried, and we went for an event from our university, and I just knew one address that was Kubushiva Sorakdevet, but I don't know how to spell it. I said Kubushiva Sorakdevet, but I didn't know what does it meant. So when I told the taxi driver, I just said the accent Kubushiva Sorakdevet. It was first time I went out for something, and it was very embarrassing but very interesting to know that my address was not just Total Sport, it was Kubushiva Sorakdevet.
Можете рассказать какую-нибудь вашу любимую цитату, фразу, которая идет с вами по жизни, возможно, появилась вот так в вашей стране, перенята уже в Перми?
My basic life rule is just focus on growth. This is the basic life rule that I followed from India, from where I came, and it's helping me out every day in Russia because there is everyday new challenges to face because of language, because of cultural differences. But now it's quite good because it's been 5 years. But when I firstly came here in 2019, it was like I knew nothing. As I told about the address, I knew nothing. So I focused on moving on, learning from mistakes, and going ahead with growth. In India, there are many traditions we follow in regular basis, like praying God and like what I'm wearing. It is a sari, and Indian women wear sari in their regular routine life, uh, and there are different many type of saris. It is quite fancy, like for parties and celebrations, but women wear saris for regular routine works like cooking food, going to temples for worshipping God. Um, Here we have celebrated many festivals with our university students, including different nationalities. Like when I came in third year, I was introduced to many different events, and I love celebrating different cultures of Russia and different nationalities after I came here, like celebrating Christmas and New Year. It's celebrated very beautifully in Russia, and I learned that in Russia, Christmas is celebrated in 7th of January, uh, and in our country, it's celebrated in 25th of January. So when I was studying history of Russia in first year, I learned that it's because of the difference in calendars that is followed. There are many traditions in India that are not followed here, but we have celebrated here as friends and groups. I have many Russian friends too who are invited to the parties when we celebrate Diwali and Holi's.
Можете, пожалуйста, уточнить по поводу традиционного блюда, которое вы любите, которое вы едите?
Chicken. Я люблю курица. И fish, riba, курица я люблю много. And also there is rice is a main part of Indian food. Rice and bread, flat bread, chapatis. And there are many fast foods in India. Like one is my favorite. If you will search and if you ever come to India, you can try it. It's pani puri. There is a bread deep fried in oil, and we put potatoes, and there is a spicy water. We fill it with water and eat. It's very tasty, and I like spicy food very much. When I came to Russia, I knew something about Russian food, that because spice is not a favorite food in Europe and Russia. So when I came, there are many type of soups and salads. I like Russian salad. It's very refreshing, and I like to eat Russian salads. But sometimes I miss Indian spices. So when we go out to eat something, um, salads are the best thing I like, and soup. Both I have tried and I like.
Do you preserve the Indian traditions here?
Yes.
Which one? Name, please, or describe.
We celebrate Diwali, the main Indian festival. It's celebrated with fireworks and candles. Diwali we celebrate here. We celebrate Holi. That's a very big Indian festival. It's celebrated with colors. We play with colors, and we have celebrated small festival. Yesterday it was a festival in which we worship a goddess. She is a goddess for education, music, and dancing. Like, she's a goddess of art. Yesterday it was the day of her, and in that day we fast. Like, what we say, fasting. We don't eat anything for whole day, and we keep fast for the day, and we worship her. It's said in India that if we worship goddess, her name is Goddess Saraswati, and if we worship her, we can get a more success in our life in the center of art and education. So, like, small tradition, I worshipped her yesterday. I pray to God every day, like I did in my home, and yes, I follow basic traditions here also, even if I'm not near my family. I love dancing. My hobby is to dance, and I learned dancing here. I have started learning Russian dance forms, like Russian folk dance, and I'm not so good, but I have started learning it. But I dance Indian traditional classical dance, जिसकी классический танец — это Kathak и Bharatnatyam. Я делаю это. И I also like, I can also do Indian folk dances, various folk dances, and I have done it in Perm before. There is a group I'm included in, it's called Natrang, and we learn to dance different Indian and Russian folk forms, and we perform it in different parts of Perm, the university. And I love dancing. It's like therapy for me to dance in free time. When I do Kathak, it's free form. It's like flowing dance. So Kathak I can do like this, and in Bharatnatyam it's quite stiff form. So if we like do like this, it's for Bharatnatyam. And Indian dance forms is basically everything about face. We express a lot, like what the song is saying, we speak it with our face and do it with our hands. Like, uh, if the song is saying that please be away from me, so we will do like we express with our face when we dance in Indian dance forms. So I like it about Indian forms.
Можете уточнить, в чем важность сохранения традиций, сохранения народов прямо сейчас?
We are so comfortable with our routine dresses, like t-shirts and jeans. It's like common everywhere for everyone. But the traditional dress forms, like in Russia also, there is a traditional dress form, wearing a cap, a thobe, and skirts. It's very traditional. In India, sari is very traditional, and there are many forms like sari, suit, and ghagra. But we wear it occasionally, like in celebrations or something, or while performing something. Like, I have been in Russia for seeing Maslenitsa celebration. So I have seen people wearing traditional Russian outfits while performing Maslenitsa festival. So I think that every country has its own culture, and it's so beautiful. Like when we meet together, like today we met here, we are here showing our culture. We are having a photo shoot because we are preserving our cultures. And every country is maybe at what financial stability it is, or at what place it stands. The basic root of every country is its culture. Firstly, every country is known by its culture, so we should preserve cultures in form of our dresses, in form of our language, in form of our art. We should preserve cultures.
Почему вы решили принять участие в проекте «Этнопермь»?
For this project, I said yes because, as I said, that I love to exchange culture and meet with people of different culture and nationalities. So I said yes to participate, and I love being in such atmosphere where there are people of different nationalities, different cultures, and we meet each other, and we can find each others perspective and art form, culture form. So that's why I agreed for participating in this project.